Alright, T-Rex82 here. Welcome back to another Empyrion Galactic Creator Studio update. This is the last one of 2019, and I have to first off say thank you very much to all of you who have joined me on this incredible journey thus far. We have now hit over 250 subscribers, and I just can't, every day I think to myself, I can't believe that we've gotten that far. I love to do this. I love to play this game, among other games as well, but mostly this one, and I love to have you all join me. And I can't wait to see where you go in 2020. So with that being said, thank you again to all of you. If you're going out tonight, please be safe, be responsible, but have a blast. This is the CV that I've been working on for JRandall's Super Carrier. Now, this has been completed. It is 100% modeled. All I have to do now is texture it. So I'm just going to do a quick little fly around and give you an idea of some of the changes that I have made, because it has gone through some very drastic changes. So here we go. So this is the front. Now the front has not changed very much. It's still very much the same. I didn't need to do a whole lot to it, so to speak. The only thing I've really done here is I've added these windows near the top, and these give it just a little bit more of an aggressive feel, a little bit more of an airiness on the inside as well, which you'll see later on as we get to it. The big changes that I have done have come in the rear. Now, I have named this the Zelus, as you can see. So that is a final Greek name. I'm probably going to start abandoning the Greek names soon, as I'm starting to run out of ideas, but this is probably the last one that you're going to see in that forte. So in the back here, what I've done is separated these two legs. Now, the idea is I wanted these to look almost like they're pivotable. So to do that, I have kind of created these giant pins in the front here. Again, this will all come together when I start texturing it. But the idea is to have it make it look like this section here is almost like a suspension or a piston that allows them to move based on the weight that you have in the back of the ship in those cargo pods. It's kind of going in the direction that I wanted to. I think, like I said, it'll come together when I texture it, and it'll start looking good. To kind of give you an idea of the pins here, we've got these large areas in here to kind of make it look like there's a giant pin running through. So I like it. I think it looks pretty dang good. We'll see what it looks like when it's texturing. You know, when I texture it, maybe I'll just hate the whole damn thing and just scrap it. No, that'll never happen. Sorry. So that being said, there is that. Now, the other big drastic change here is I threw in some scaffolding in here. I figured, you know what? It's unused space before, so I wanted to actually make it usable. And we'll take a tour of that in a second here. So down here, let me jump out and go into regular mode. All right, so we've got our boarding ramp here. Let's head on up. This is going to be the first bay, which is going to be just your medical basic stuff, nothing crazy. Didn't have a whole lot of room here to lay out things, so that's where that is. But again, we'll texture that and get it looking good. Access door to the back here. So we have two regular containers here, just to store miscellaneous items, wherever you want to store. And we have the ore container in the back. This is a 320,000 SU ore container. This is one of 4. So this is just one ore container. The other 3 are regular cargo containers. The idea being you mine and you can transfer these into your storage, into your hold in the main of this ship once you have it refined and things like that. So we got some lighting in here. The biggest challenge I ran into is how to make it look like this is not just floating in mid-space. Like I needed to make it look like it was supported slightly. So I added in these scaffolding areas here that kind of attach to the top. So I think that kind of does the trick there. Again, a little bit of an homage to I believe it was NMK who did the DS600. So we added a few of those in there as well, those nice little holes. So let's head back up front here and go towards the top of the ship. Now, I did add these in, this grate, which does look up into the second floor. I think it just adds a little bit more of that element of industrial. This is where you can access the front cargo container. Again, 320,000 SU. All right, you have your oxygen storage over here. And this is what I'm calling the workshop. So you do have a gravity generator because it is a pain to be mining in space and then have to jump out, and then you're just kind of floating all over the place, and it's hard. So I did have to find a way to fit one of those in there as well. Ammo box. You don't have a lot of armaments on this, so you don't need a ton of ammo, so that should suffice just fine. On this side, another 320,000 SU container, same as the other, which is over there. Now, we did go with the advanced constructor here. I was going to put in a few of the small ones, but you know, it's just kind of pointless. At that point, it's a waste of CPU, and I just figured, hell, we'll just throw the actual advanced CPU in there, or advanced constructor, so you can mine all of the ores and then refine them. All right, so this switch over here is going to be to engage the large thrust, so the downward facing and the rear facing thrusters. With this thing unladen, with no weight on it, you do not need those. That is perfectly fine to have off. You can take off from a 1G planet and float around just fine, conserve your fuel, and it works just great. I have tested it on the creative server that we have just to make sure that it's working, but it is doing so. And up top here, you got your lights. Behind those grates, you have your generator. It's a large generator. It is one of two. The second one is tucked back there behind the warp drive. So this is warp capable as well. Down through this door, you will have your Pentaxid tank as well. Let me get these lights back. I can't stand that. I keep forgetting every once in a while. There we go. Turn that down. All right, that's a little better. So now we can see. So yeah, this is the workshop. Not a lot to it, but it does its purpose. And heading towards the front, this is where you're going to find the bridge, obviously. And of course, you have your MCRN crew here, ready to work hard, ready to find those ores and make you the riches. You've got your Wi-Fi here, another access point to your oxygen tanks, and you've got your extensions in here as well. Now, this is a tier 3. It sits around 1.2 million as far as the CPU is concerned, so it's not too bad. No need to go any higher for that. It does its purpose, and it works just fine. All right, so like I said, we'll do another quick little fly around here. I got a lot of texturing to do. I hope to have this ready in the next couple days here. And again, I will be waiting to release this on the workshop until JRandall is ready to release his super carrier. Once that is set, I will go ahead and throw this out there. And yeah, so there we go. So until next time, enjoy your night tonight. Thank you again for all of my subscribers. If you are new to the channel and you would like to see more, please hit that subscribe button down below. And until next time, I'll see you in 2020. Keep your heads above the hard deck. I'll catch you later.